midway, just over 10 minutes. Fiery Fire here with a TWLB broadcast, playoff broadcast, dicE versus Sweet. And this is actually a first round. Unfortunately, it's a blowout, but fortunately, Mega Man is 39-1, which creates a great, interesting subplot to go with. And so we're going to be focusing on that for now. I'm going to be talking about some other stuff along with TWBR. For some of you guys who don't know yet, who've been living under a rock, Trench Wars Broadcast Revolution. And what that entails is everything media related in producing commentaries and content over Trench Wars games. Okay, so whether that's video or radio or however, it's going to happen. And as you kind of see Mega Man now going 41-1, so he breaks the 40 mark record. I don't know if any other spiders in TWLB history has come close to that. There may have been a couple that have been, had fantastic, like, crazy ass kills, but I don't know if they've ever had 42-1. And I challenged him to 100-0, so he did fail, but 43-1 is still very impressive, regardless of what, especially in playoffs, because everyone tries the playoffs. And you don't want to be the captain that lets down your team. You want to carry, just like Dirk Nowitzki letting down his Dallas Mavericks team, losing Golden State, 8 seed versus 1st seed, getting knocked out, and forever, he now has a forever soft label and has no credibility in playoffs. That's why Dallas will never win or ever be taken seriously in an NBA championship game ever again, or even if they ever get there. But anyhow, Cape now changed the ship to, may have plans to deter it. I think I do message Cape later on to kind of take him out, just for the sake of it, just to kind of add some spice into the broadcast. But we'll see how Mega defends that, because he is a great spider, so he does take into consideration everything that doesn't go according to plan. But I don't know if going 12 and to 17 seconds was according to anybody's plan. Yeah, except maybe Mega's. But anyhow, I do still think Sehan is the best spider in dicE, hands down. No, I'm just playing, but it's just good to know that there's great spiders. I am part of dicE, and I want to see them. I want to see us kind of defend. I want to see those guys do well, and I want to see dicE as a whole, kind of for all of us to repeat or three-peat the LB matches. So we'll see how that goes. But I am excited, grateful for teams that do put up a fight and make it very interesting. I know Penetrate's going to be very tough. Pandora's always been a favorite team of mine to watch. But Penetrate's very scary. I've been casting a lot of some of their games, and they've just been destroying people. Like there was no defense. It was like a layup drill the entire time. Tabernac trying to go 1-on-5 versus everybody versus Zebu. No one's taking out Taber. They do a good job of avoiding the lower shark, but at this point it doesn't really matter. But I still do give Sweet props, but I know they are competitive in other leagues, so it's not fair for them to say, or not fair for me to say, they completely blew it, because this is not their primary league of focus. But, just the fact that they do make playoffs and they are competing, props to them. And, I want to focus more on some of what TWBR is working on. And also that, not everyone can join. I know a lot of you have been trying to ask to join. It is kind of invite only. Just think of it like a refrigerator door, and if you're hungry, you want to get food. But if the refrigerator door is never open, then you can't get food. And because we want to time it with how many subscribers and population, because if half of Trench Wars, was part of TWBR staff, it'll be like everybody winning the lottery at once, and it wouldn't mean that much. It would be devalued, and it wouldn't mean, it wouldn't be special to some people who've been with it since the beginning. So to prevent some of that, to prevent the steady growth, kind of like the tortoise versus the hare, but we want to take the tortoise, slow and consistent growth, over fast and volatile, potential growth. That we will be opening the gate soon for recruiting, and we will start at the TW expansion unit. And for people who kind of prove themselves as Zebu's dies there, they'll work up the ranks and go from there. But anyhow, 14:28 to 17 seconds at this point. You guys have been looking at some of the dominance there. Evil Deed, you can see Evil Deed now trying to jab, and at that point he's trying to get more people in the game. There I go. I told Evil Deed the same thing I told Cape, the TK Mega for the crowd. But I don't think he has the guts to. But that's okay, because Cape tried, but he failed. So props to that. Making my games more interesting to cast as we get underway for the second round of playoffs. So hopefully with the second round there's going to be more games, closer games. I'm going to be spotlighting one for each league, so that's not going to be every single one. You have to earn your right to be casted. It's just not going to be for every single buddy, for hundreds to see if no one wants to see it. Mega Man 89 with the MVP there. At a blistering 59-3, was one away from the 60 mark. So good job for dicE for advancing to the second round without having to sweat too much. But I want to see Sweet and other leagues really just rise up and own. I'm a fan of some of their players, and I know they're a great squad, so we'll see how that goes. But until next time, stay tuned for the round 2 coming up this weekend. FF out.